am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. And we have Rory Farrell from the new Rory and Mal podcast, I guess going off on Adam22 for platforming Crips. Let's listen.
Works for the feds. I'm not on that type of time. Adam, be careful. Because if you think the feds ever need logic in a RICO case, as far as money being funneled and what that money went to, even though you didn't even know where the money was going, don't act like you can't get brought up in this shit either. I don't think Adam did anything. But do you think the feds care? You think they play by the same rules we play by?
A lot of times
you could find any wired money, and that money that was wired there was used to do something that was sent to somebody. You get caught up in this shit in a heartbeat. And shit just happened at your fucking compound recently with the people that were arrested.
Yeah.
So Adam, I see you joking on the internet, and I swear I'm not one of these people that are sitting here like, you and Vlad like indict people. I don't think you had anything to do with this. But the fact that you're arrogant and think you can't get caught up in this is insane. No, you didn't do anything wrong. When has that mattered to the feds?
And in
your money funnels through people. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, in a RICO, it doesn't have to be anything violent, physical.
No.
Just like you said, money, a wire sent here for an interview, anything.
Even if you had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, they'll tie shit together.
When did that matter?
Yeah, they'll tie shit together. So again, man, you know, we just have to wait and see.
Your brother went through it. Had nothing to do with the case whatsoever.
That's a fact. Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. Because the one thing I'll tell you, if you thought niggas was talking before, when they get them in them rooms and they turn that little hot light bulb on, and they start telling you niggas how much years y'all facing, that's the no jumper that Adam want. He want them interviews.
No,
that's the interviews he want.
No matter what, I think Adam is going to be called. He's going to get a subpoena, not even if it's criminal. Like,
yeah,
we need to see your financial records. That's going to happen no matter what.
Yeah.
And Adam, understand, rightfully so. You think Adam is going to be like, nah.
No, come on. He's definitely going to.
And I'm not fault if he said, here you go. I would do the same thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That light's going to be on him as well. Give me all your financial records.
I just hope that, you know, anybody that's involved in any type of criminal dealings of any level, just stay off of these podcasts, stay away from these microphones, stay away from these cameras if that's the life that you live in. Because I promise you, I don't care how slick you trying to talk and you feel like you're not giving up information, you are. They're going to piece it together. They're going to tie it all together, and they're going to bring everybody in a room separately and tell you you're facing 40 years. What do you want to do? You want to play ball or you want to go sit in that cell?
So just to clarify, because I'm not up on the latest gang gossip, this RICO is happening because of some stuff that was said on podcasts?
There was a specific point with Loose Cannon telling a story that was in the paperwork. All of their phones were tapped. Like, it wasn't, they didn't do this indictment because of No Jumper.
Okay.
But of course, No Jumper was in the paperwork because there was a specific case that they were investigating that was talked about in detail in a No Jumper interview. And, you know, Loose and Brick Baby, who are great on No Jumper, are on there often. And I'm not saying they always incriminate themselves, but you're also admitting you're an active gang member. And not to say that's a crime, but when you're saying that, you're just putting more light on shit that...
Well, being an active gang member is a crime. So yes.
You have to prove what active means.
Yeah.
But, you know, yeah, of course, these cops are young. They're fans of the same shit we're fans of.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
they're watching all of these YouTube videos the same way we are. And of course they would love to investigate. Oh, you talked slightly about a crime and I have an informant from the same neighborhood that could... You just gave me a tip whether you knew it or not.
Yeah.
Now I can investigate some shit I don't even know about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You didn't say anything that was criminal on there. You worded it the best way you could. But now I even have it in my brain to go talk to one of my informants like, yo, you know what he's talking about? And they go, oh yeah, of course I know what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you wanted to know about that.
Yeah. Oh, damn. I thought you never ask.
And even, and I promise we'll close and get to the funnies because we have a great guest after this. Another Adam thing. I've worked and paid a lot of people in the street for legal things before. You rarely pay their account. I've cash apped sisters, I've cash apped friends, I've sent money to people I've worked with that are from the street and don't have an account for a reason. I can almost guarantee Adam, with the volume of people he has from the street in there, especially when they first started, that he wasn't sending some 1099 shit to anybody. That could get caught up in a fucking second with who you sending money to. Yo, send it to my mans. He has an account. Yo, send it to him. I'll do this interview, but you got to send it to him. You don't know what that guy's account is doing or what his input and output is. Now you're attached to that.
Damn, Roy, you telling? Calm down, Roy, calm down. You telling? On Adam16 over here. You telling, bro, you telling. Now, Roy made a lot of great points. And Adam has been on the internet claiming that if the feds were to pull up on him, of course he'd have a conversation with them. Now, he said that conversation would consist of him saying he doesn't know anything because he hasn't been privy to any crimes. But he has employed some of the people that have been caught up in this indictment, and Lord knows what they have done or implemented at No Jumper in order to do whatever gang business they had been doing. Now, is that to say that Adam22 knew anything about it? Probably not. He could go, yeah, they did all that under my nose. But if he does have information and the feds know he has information, and I'm hearing that No Jumper building was tapped, now you could say, well, of course it's tapped, Michael. They do a live podcast show every day. We can literally see what's going on over there every single day right now. It was a different type of tapped. It was like conversations we're not privy to tapped. So who knows what the feds got? And who knows when they'll probably be knocking on Adam22's door. But outside of that, I hate to see white podcasters beef. Y'all are brethren. Y'all should stick together. Don't throw them under their bus, Rory. Don't dry snitch on Adam22. What are we doing? I know, he's a cuck, an asshole of a person. But, you know, you ain't got to tell on him. Like, I know you doing shiesty pay. I know you're paying under the table over there, Adam. That's basically what Rory was saying. Niggas are getting paid under the table, and that money is getting laundered through other things and other means through those gang affiliations. And that is a way Adam could get caught up, but I don't think the feds would care about that, especially if Big U wasn't, like, involved in it. Now, Big U was specifically involved in it and was laundering money through No Jumper. That's when they're definitely hitting Adam up. And if that was the case, he would have got arrested. But he didn't, so who knows? We shall see how this goes. We shall see how this indictment plays out. It shook up the hip-hop world this week because Adam22 basically lost all of his fucking employees. Now all he has is Lush and Almighty Suspect. Now, I fuck with Almighty Suspect, and I fuck with Remo, and I fuck with Flacco. But, you know, they're not there that often. So for the time being, when, you know, they're doing their other things with Flacco's in Texas or whatever he be doing, and when fucking Suspect is doing whatever he be doing, it's going to be Adam and Lush. That's going to be an awkward-ass podcast. Damn, the guy you tried to get rid of, you fired. And look, I could tell. I was watching some No Jumper clips because, you know, I mean, Adam lost most of the employees. So it was it's funny to see Flacco, like, in the office. Like, he was there. Ever since that shit had happened, Tuesday or whenever it happened, Flacco been there. Yeah, I think it's because Adam made a call. He was like, all right, Flacco, you've been in Texas doing your thing. I need you back out in Cali. I need another co-host to carry these pods, buddy. Where you at? Flacco, a loyal ass nigga. Flacco, I rock with Flacco, bro. That's a loyal ass motherfucker. He was like, you know, Adam, I got you. Flew out. Fucking flew out. And been trying to carry that show ever since. Ever fucking since. But him and Lush definitely don't like each other. And I think it's because the reason Lush even got fired was because I think Flacco exposed them. But, yeah, they definitely, you can hear the tension, like, when they're talking back and forth, like, both of them are condescending towards each other. Both of them think that they're attacking the other. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, it's very, so honestly, with Flacco being back and Lush being back, that would make for some good content. Look, Adam, don't say I never helped you. Either way, Let me know what y'all think in the comments below about Rory going off on Adam22 for trying to play coy in this whole indictment situation in the comments below. I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.